Yeah, again, that's a really electric offense. They can get going. So first off, to hold them to 63 points, 37% from the field. I thought our guys were locked into the game plan, but just proud of our grit. I mean, when you look at the score, the margin's pretty large, but we struggled. It was 7-2 early, and it could have been about 17-2. We just couldn't find a way to put the ball in the bucket, and then obviously we had the last 4 minutes that was just some guys making plays. I'd like to take credit and say we drew this up and we did this, but some guys came in and just made big-time play after play.
I mean, you look at it, 47% for the game. You take away half of those 14 turnovers, and you could have been pushing 100 tonight.
Well, I think, at halftime we said, hey, not a lot of adjustments, one major adjustment. We have 10 turnovers, and we've got to have 5 or less this half. We had 4 in the second half, and you see us, outscore them 46-29. And I just thought our offensive rebounding, we rebounded over 50% of our misses. I thought our front line was really tough tonight.
Yeah, speaking of that front line, KK Curry and Chris Nix today, both with the same exact stat line, 10 points, 8 rebounds. They were both plus 21 on the floor. Not exactly doing it, eye-popping in terms of points, but everything else.
It's funny. I didn't realize the numbers they had. I just know that during the game, I felt really good about our toughness level. I felt really good about our ability to go crash the offensive glass. But those guys were really good for us all night. And really, everyone that came in. Josh played 11 minutes. Dave only played 6. But everybody that checked in the game had positive production, and we have so many bodies that are similar that some nights you're going to play 6, some nights you're going to play 18, some nights you're going to play 24, and you just got to be ready for your opportunity. And I thought everyone did that tonight.
Mikal Henderson was another that was a big boost for you off the bench by hitting 5 threes. Ernie Andre added a couple more with 12 rebounds, and you look at this box, and it is one of the more balanced that we've seen all season long.
Yeah, and again, I hope this springboards us in the right direction. But I got to say something about Mikal Henderson. He struggled to shoot the ball a little bit and didn't play as much the last 2 games. But he has lived in the gym. Literally had to kick him out of the gym. Was like, hey man, you got to get some rest. And he just is so obsessed with finding a way to get better. And there's no surprise to him or his teammates that he came in and made shots from the beginning.
You mentioned that you ended the game on a 17-1 run. The player that sort of kick-started that was KJ Simon. Not only Simon, but Kobe Jeffries. Your starting backcourt was limited in terms of minutes tonight because of foul troubles, but you wouldn't have known that if you turned the game on with 10 minutes to go because KJ Simon just took over as he can and became the best player on the floor.
Yeah, and that's what we gotta have. His mindset, no matter what's going on, has to be on focusing, winning games, and he does that for us at a really high level. Obviously tonight he plays 17 minutes, and that's frustrating. When your leading scorer, arguably your best player, sits on the bench next to you for most of the game. But I thought when he checked back in, it took him about 35 seconds to kind of realize, hey, I'm back out here. And then after that, something switched, and it was a really good mode from him to finish the stretch. And then Kobe Jeffries, he's really good. He does a lot of different things. And he doesn't get the press clippings that some of these other guys do, but we feel confident when the ball's in his hands late.
This team has had to go through a lot in conference play, coming off from the Belmont game on Saturday, a game that it seems that you guys have totally just thrown in the bin and forgotten about and moved forward. And of course, that's what good teams do here in conference play. But as I was sitting on the scores table watching the game, I noticed that you were as animated, I think, as you've been all season long. Not only was it a game that the players realized was huge towards the conference standings, but you and your staff as well.
Yeah, I think it's just, you at this point in time, we're building a program, and you got to stay so positive with your guys because we're doing something that's so hard is putting 14 new bodies together and trying to win games. And this group has come, and they've punched the clock every single day, and sometimes you just want those results so bad for them because they deserve it. And I've said it from day one. I'll say it right now until they allow me not to say it. But this group comes and they punch the clock and they want to get better and they're trying to figure it out together. And so when you make some shots and get a nice win, you almost feel like they're your kids. You're so happy for them that they can experience that and because they deserve it.
One of your better offensive performances of the season tonight, and on Saturday you're going to face off against a team that you put 94 on the board against the first time out on the road. A very talented Tennessee State team. So talk about some of the things you saw the first time around against that club and what we can expect in 2 days.
Well, it's no secret. We played well at their spot. We hit 12 threes, and when you hit 12 threes for our team, we feel like our defense is pretty good in the upper echelon of this league. And if we can make shots, we've got a chance to beat a lot of people on different nights. But no doubt, Tennessee State's one of the best teams in this league, and they're going to come in here hungry. They feel like they owe us one. They were without a guy or two. So we've got to figure out a game plan where we can put ourselves in a successful situation on Saturday.
Coach, congratulations on the game.
Thank you so much.